Hi everyone, thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Today's topic: the Oscars. Did any of you watch the Oscars yesterday? Everybody say the Oscars with intent. Ready? The Oscars. Let's do it again. Ready? The Oscars. Very good. That is the topic for today. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water and then we'll get started. I would also like to know what you did this past weekend with intent. Are you starting to incorporate intent into everything that you're doing? It is so important. I think intent is the most important word for people with Parkinson's. And if you're new to this, if you're new to Speak Out therapy, intent means to be deliberate, to focus, to concentrate. And it's about more than just having a positive attitude. You are actually activating a different part of the brain when you use intent, and it's a part of the brain that is not as dependent on dopamine, and that's why it works. So we want to speak with intent, swallow with intent, walk with intent, write with intent. Try it later. Write your name. Really concentrate and use intent, and I bet the handwriting will be larger and more legible. Let's go ahead and get started with the first Speak Out exercise. Lift your voice and project it forward over your computer. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Your voice is flying in front of you. You're not yelling though, okay? You're just being confident and projecting it forward. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. One more time. Really stretch out the vowels this time. May, me, my, mo, moo. Wow, I am working with intent. On a scale of 1 to 10, go ahead and get some water. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort are you putting forth? I hope it's an 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You don't want to just go through the motions. You really want to use a lot of intent when you do these exercises. Just like when you do your physical exercises, you really want to focus and concentrate. Let's move on to Speak Out exercise number 2, the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth wide and project the ah forward. Ready? Ah. Good. You want the sound to be clear. If it sounds kind of scratchy, project your voice out just a little bit more. Let's do it again. Good, good. And when you project the ah, it's not like ah, like right here. It's kind of lifting and forward. Let's do it again. Ah. Good. Don't let it trail off, okay? Don't let it trail off. Do it again. Last week, a couple people in the chat feature mentioned how they run out of air when they're talking. So that's something that you will work on without focusing on your breathing. You're just going to work on it when you're speaking out. So for the ah, I want you to reach for the end. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but you're holding on to that ah all the way to the end. Let's try it. Good. And it's okay if it's not 10 seconds. It is more important to have a nice, clear, consistent sound, even if it's only like 6 or 7 seconds. Let's do one more. Good job. All right, take a sip of water. I'm going to give you some other tricks if you trail off or run out of air. I'll show you a couple other things. But for everything, the main thing is you're reaching for the end. Never squeezing out the air, okay? All right. We're moving on to the glides. Project out an ah, and then glide up. Ready? Ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Now, oftentimes the end of the glide doesn't sound that good, and it's because people stop projecting their voice in front of them. It starts going back here. See, Parkinson's wants to bring everything and make it small. We need to keep it in front of us. We need to be confident. So when you do the glide down, keep it in front of you. Start high and then glide down. Ready? Ah. Try it again. Start high. Ah. Good. Now let's start from the beginning and go up. Ready? Ah. Ah. Very good. Take a sip of water. If you have never chatted with us during these sessions, I strongly encourage you, where it says type in your nickname, just type in your first name and where you're from. So I would put Samantha from Dallas. If you do that, the chat feature will open up. And even if you're not going to chat, it is fun. Wouldn't y'all agree, everybody who's in there? It's fun to see the images that Elizabeth or Sandy post. It's encouraging, it's motivating, it makes you laugh, and you do not have to create a password or anything like this. The chat is there just to motivate y'all to do your exercises, to meet some friends from around the world, and to have some fun. So at the end of the day, the chat goes away. It's not even there anymore. So no login. I'm so sick of creating usernames and passwords for everything I do. I know it is necessary, but we didn't want that for the chat. All right, we're moving on to the counting. Now, if you trail off, okay, if you start running out of air, as you're doing the numbers, you're reaching for the last one, okay? So let me do the first line, and then we'll do it together. So it's 1, 2, 3, like that. That'll strengthen the breathing muscles. You don't do breathing exercises, okay? Do not do that. It does not work with Parkinson's, okay? Stretch the last word. Reach for the last number. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Don't you feel the muscles contract a little bit? We're going to do it one more time, but we'll do it a little bit slower. But I want you to think of a tennis court. The first two numbers are going over the net, okay? But the last one goes to the serving line, okay? Think of it that way. Let's do it again. I'm just going to use my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, think of a tennis net, tennis court. That'll help you. Take a sip of water. We're going to move on to the reading. The topic is the Oscars. Did anybody watch the Oscars yesterday? We're going to read each sentence twice. The second time, use more intent. Ready? The Academy Awards began in 1929. If you're new to these sessions, we are using more intent on the highlighted words. Let's read it again with more intent. Ready? The Academy Awards began in 1929. And you notice I had more expression. That means I took a deeper breath. I moved my lips and my tongue more. My vocal folds stretched more. We're exercising the muscles we're using for speaking and swallowing. Next one. The best movies receive an Oscar. Now more intent. The best movies receive an Oscar. It's okay if you feel silly doing this. Do it anyway. Ready? One award is Best Picture. Now more intent. One award is Best Picture. Ready? In 2024, Oppenheimer won Best Picture. Ready? In 2024, Oppenheimer won Best Picture. Actually, I wonder, it was held in 2024, but would this actually be for 2023? I didn't think about that when I added that sentence. Okay, next one. There is also Best Actor and Best Actress. Read it again with more intent. There is also Best Actor and Best Actress. All right, next one. Cillian Murphy won Best Actor for Oppenheimer. Read it again with more intent. Cillian Murphy won Best Actor for Oppenheimer. And there is a photo of Cillian Murphy. Next, Emma Stone won Best Actress for Poor Things. Again, Emma Stone won Best Actress for Poor Things. Look at this amazing picture. Wow. All right, take a sip of water with intent. Think about it. All right. We're moving on to conversation. Conversation. You know, when you have a conversation with someone, you don't have the words in front of you. You have to think about what you're saying, organize your thoughts, and then speak with intent. So I want you to name some famous actors or actresses. Say their names with intent. Use your best voice. Let's name these. Ready? Audrey Hepburn, James Earl Jones, Paul Newman. Don't you just love James Earl Jones's voice? All right. Next one. Award-winning movies. Name them with intent. What do you think of? Say these with intent. Rocky, The Godfather, The Sound of Music. Read them again, but be more deliberate. Throw your voice in front of you. Ready? Rocky, The Godfather, The Sound of Music. Every word with intent. The Sound of Music. Ready? The Sound of Music. Good job. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. Silly words that move the back of the tongue, like when we swallow. Ready? Goo, la, gung, ga, ga. Again. Goo, la, gung, ga, ga. The next one. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Again. Ku, ka, mang, gu, ka. Ready? Gungla, gungla. And the next one, kukla, kukla. Very nice. Take a sip of water. We'll move on to the bonus reading. I want to mention that these home practice sessions are supposed to be used in combination with your speak out therapy. So hopefully all of you are working individually, one-on-one with a speak out provider, okay? And we're doing these exercises because I think if you do these exercises online, you will learn the basic speak out exercises faster. And you'll be able to spend more of your time during your speak out therapy groups and your one-on-one therapy working on reading and conversation. That's why we offer these. Okay, here's the bell. The bonus reading builds strength and endurance. You're not just reading one sentence, but you're reading one sentence after another, after another. Can you speak out the entire time? Ready? Here we go. The world of film changed forever on May 16th, 1929. We're going to stop right there. Let's start over and use more intent. Ready? The world of film changed forever on May 16th, 1929, when the first Oscars were awarded. Do all of you notice how we are in control of our voices? You want to do this when you're practicing at home. Here we go. Ready? They weren't even called Oscars back then. The name was officially adopted in 1934. Today, many years later, we still look to the Oscars or Academy Awards to point us toward the very best films each year. You can download today's reading material. Take what you learned during this session. Practice, 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 then practice some more. Thank you so much for joining me today. Next Monday, we are going to be celebrating 4 years of doing these online practice sessions. So you definitely want to join us every day, but especially next Monday, as we'll have a special celebration. I can't believe we've been doing this for 4 years. We started during the pandemic when we had to shut down our clinic at Parkinson Voice Project. We just wanted to find a way to keep people motivated to do their exercises at home. I thought I would be doing these for just a few months. And now we have over 3,000 people practicing with us every day, whether it's live or with the recordings. And it's amazing. So join me tomorrow, and thank you. Bye-bye.